Hey there, it's Brittany and I'm back with a tutorial. If you don't know, I started a 30-day challenge in my group and we're just making a pair of earrings a day. And so I've had this box from Sam's Bead box on my desk for a long time. So I was super excited when I got it and I want to use some beads to make today's day 2 pair of earrings. So I really want to maybe use these carnelian Art Deco beads. Let's see what else, because this was like out of the 3 boxes so far. I see this every month, like every box is my new favorite. I definitely wanted to make some chandelier earrings with those. So, I mean, what I'll make today, I'm just going to count one for day 2, but I don't know how many pairs we're going to make. I really want to make something using both of these. I'm really digging carnelian lately, and I want to make something using those. So I'm going to put everything else to the side in case I want to use it, but we'll see how it goes. Actually, we might use these antique copper filigree connectors too, because I want to use some copper. So let me put these other things in my bag here. Okay, so we're going to make 2 pairs of earrings. The first pair of earrings, I'm going to use the check glass oval lentils in champagne. And I need 10 of those. And I'm going to be using them with this chandelier from Bargain Bead Box. It's a more tribal looking one. It's pretty. And I'm also going to use these check glass saucers in Siam from Sam's Bead Box from May. And then some jump rings and an ear wire. So I'm going to grab one of these. Goldie thinks it's funny to cough in front of me. 2 different jump rings, an antique copper, and then one of those. So the larger jump ring, I'm just going to take, it's already open, I'm going to slip on my champagne bead. And I'm just going to close that right up. Set that to the side. I'm going to grab my second smaller jump ring and open that. Goldie, you're making a lot of noise. And then I'm going to slide on my smaller bead onto my smaller jump ring. And then I'm going to grab my luster bead and make sure that the red bead is in front of the luster bead's jump ring. And then I'm just going to connect that to my chandelier, close it up, and I'm going to do that 4 more times. Okay, so here's our finished earring, but one of these actually slid underneath our larger jump ring, so it can just bring it forward through that jump ring and rest it on top. And there we go. All right, so there's our first piece. And then I'm just gonna grab a regular ear wire. Put them on. You can dangle another drop in the middle if you want, but I think there's a lot of, there's not enough space between my ear wire and my charm, and I don't want to use a jump ring here. There we go, and close that up. And then we have our pair of earrings. Definitely not my normal color palette, but I really like them. I love these beads from Sam's box this month. If you haven't already subscribed to his box, you can use my coupon code, and I'll include the link below. It's Turquoise, and you'll get $5 off your first box. So here's the first pair. Let me just show you one. I think that's a lot of fun, and you'll hear them and feel them moving throughout the day, and they're not very heavy. These are so cute. And then we'll make a second one. So I got this petal bead out of the 1 ounce mix that he sent for that month. And then I'm also grabbing one of these red gold wash camellia beads. I have another one of these Siam beads, the saucers. Oh, I have one out already. I have one of the carnelian art deco cut, and I also, if you can see in there, I also grabbed one of the seed beads that's separating them, and because I think it complements really well. And I got a couple of these spacers. I want to say I got these from Pam on Facebook, but at this point I'm not 100% sure. So I got a couple of those. The other thing I wanted to use was some copper wire, antique copper wire. This is what I have. This is the thinnest gauge I have for antique copper. Ideally I would like to use 22 or 24 gauge for this, but we use what we have, right? So I'm going to cut a few inches off. I always eyeball it, but I always use way too much. I think this is probably 8-10 inches that I grabbed. I don't need that much, but I always do it. I'm going to thread on my petal, and I'm going to put my one wire up. Well, actually I'm going to take both wires up, but the longer wire is going to go straight up. And then the shorter wire is going to wrap. You can use your fingers, you can use some pliers, whatever's easiest for you. And this shorter wire is going to wrap around the longer wire 2 or 3 times, whatever you'd like to do. I think I'm going to just do 3 and end it in the back. So we have our, it's kind of like a, well, it's a dangle, but it looks kind of almost like a head pin, right? Decorative head pin. So I'm going to go ahead and snip as close to those wires as I possibly can. And then next I'm going to put on, and make sure our earring's facing the right way. Next I'm going to put on our flower. So this will be my day 2 pair of earrings, because I did a pair with a chandelier yesterday. So put on my flower. I'm going to put on one of my spacers. Then I'm going to put on the saucer. And that's because I want to put two spacers, but I wanted some lift between them. So, and it actually darkens that bright red. And I think it looks really fun. And it looks almost like stained glass between the 2 pieces of metal. Then I'm going to put on my carnelian art deco piece. And then I'm just, for the topper, going to put on that little glass seed bead. And I'm lucky that it fits through, this wire fits through the seed bead. So there's our earring so far. It's just so pretty. It's so pretty, and it looks kind of vintagey and just yummy. Such good reds together. And as you notice, none of these reds are the same, but they're working together really well. Okay, so then I'm just going to wire wrap the top. Try and get those in there pretty tight. We can do some finagling if we need to, but we ideally want the flower to face forward with the petal. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a loop. Bring that to the back. Like I said, I can do some finagling after I wire wrap. Okay, and then I'm going to grab that with my wire, or I'm sorry, my pliers, and then I'm just going to wrap a couple times as neatly as I can. Now, like I said, I really wish that I had thinner wire, but I don't, so I always make do with what I have on hand. I don't typically buy wire online. I'll go to the store, but I haven't been to a craft store. I've been to bead stores, but not craft stores like Hobby Lobby or Michael's or Joann's in a couple months at least. All right, so this one we kind of covered up that gold bead a little bit, but that's okay. He's still peeking out. And then, oh, I want to make sure I want to make sure that going to kind of unwrap a little bit because I want the end to be in the back, and this is the front of the front of the earring. So I'm just going to snip in the back right here. Go, and you can just kind of tuck that in. There we go. And then here's the front. Now we have to finagle it, like I said, a little bit because we want this to be sideways. So I can turn it this way. There we go. This wire is pretty soft, so we're good at... Well, now this guy's in the front, so I'm going to turn it the other way. Okay, there we go. And now he's a little crooked, so we'll just straighten it out. Just like that. And then I have a different, it's still an earring hook, but this one's got a flat portion right there. Thought it was a little bit fancier, just a tiny bit. And I'll open that up, put my ear wire on. Close it, and here is our pair of earrings. Makes me so happy. So let me move this stuff out of the way and I'll show you them finished. Okay, so here are our finished pairs. We've got this guy. So much fun, and I just love the movement. And then we've got this sweet guy, little vintagey, little bright red, perfect for summer, but also going into fall. So thank you so much for watching. Join my bead group to join my, well, you don't have to join my bead group to join the challenge. You guys can just do the challenge along with me. But I would love to see you there. We've already gotten such a good response. Like, so many people have posted pictures of their earrings. It's great. Great inspiration. And again, check out samsbeadbox.com. Use code Turquoise to save $5 off your first box. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I have loved each box every month more than the last. So let me know if you have any questions. Let me know what you thought, and stay tuned for Goldie. She's super cute. Bye-bye. Hi, cutie. Hi. How are you? You want to go outside? You don't like going outside, do you? Do you? You want to go outside? No. All right. Well, we're still going outside, even though you don't want to go. You're so cute. Yes, you're such a cutie.